So here we have Mr. Junaid. He got overall above target, people above target, process above target, business environment target. This is one of the things that is very difficult in today's exam. And I was having a conversation with him. He did had a little bit time to prepare the exam, like it took 4 to 5 months. But at the end of the day, when he went to the exam, he made sure that he cleared. I still remember last Wednesday we were having a coaching call, and he put a message there: this will be my last coaching call. By next coaching call I will be certified. And I was so happy to see his passion, his dedication, that he was so sure that that's it, I am going to cross this line. And he did cross the line. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Junaid. So Junaid, first of all, congratulations on clearing the
Thank
exam.
you, thank you, thank you, Amir.
This is your journey. This is your lesson learned video. Please share your entire journey, why you wanted to do PMP, how you did it. Please
It
go.
started around 5 to 6 months ago, maybe in February or March, when I inspired to do this project management certifications, because I felt that we are doing many things in our professional lives. We do projects and many other things, but there are something which is not very uh, you can say on theoretical grounds or in some framework. So I learned many things about this certifications, and I thought just go ahead and do it.
Mhm, mhm. So how did you prepare for this certification?
I got training from an ATP.
Mhm,
He uh, given the ATP material and PMI own material. I did my preparation from that material, and after the preparation, I saw your journeys that really helped, and all journeys are very useful to understand the concepts and each and everything of the uh, project management certification.
mhm, mhm. Okay. So how many hours did you study for last 1 month? Let's take 1 month for example. How many hours?
Okay, last 1 month was very hectic. So, in fact, last we can say that there are two parts in last 1 month.
Mhm,
First 2 weeks and then next 2 weeks. In first 2 weeks, I did four mocks. In fact, these were 16 days. In every 4 days, I did one mock.
mhm,
On day one, I did the mock. On
mhm,
day two and day three, I did root cause analysis. And
mhm.
on day four, I studied the weak areas. Again, on day one, I did second mock.
Okay.
And these were 16 days. I well planned and did a lot of efforts to do these four mocks.
Mhm,
And after these four mocks, I was thinking that the weak areas are very much strengthened. And then I had some ATP questions. I did that also
mhm.
to just verify that I can perform in the exam or not. And I got some good marks, more than 70%. And then I decided, let's go and do it.
Okay. Let's
And
go ahead.
that was that Wednesday when I messaged that this is my last coaching call.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Okay. So apart from that, have you studied PMBOK or any other material, or you haven't studied the PMBOK?
I gone through the Pinbox 6. Actually, before this 1 month, or I can say 2 or 3 months ago, I studied Pinbox 6 thoroughly. Then I understand that studying like this will not help. I saw your journeys, and that journeys cleared my concepts. So I did not went to the Pinbox 6 again.
Okay, okay, but at least you studied because I can see that you are some of the guys who like to read the books. Like 90% of the people don't read the books, but some people do read. So I always want to know
Exactly.
what is your learning style and how you want to perceive that thing. Okay, you are telling me about the mocks you did. So why don't you share the experience about Trading Rye mock? How you did it and how did you felt about that?
Yes, TDD Roy Mox You put on a video a few days back about 5 marks, and you was telling about derivative lawyer marks again and again, and then I thought I should try it. I bought that from Udemy, and there were many, actually two full marks and some other questions were also there, but I opted for the 2 marks. When I did first mock, I got 57%. I was very disappointed.
Okay. Now,
Then I did
this is for everyone who is watching. What he did next is more important than what was his score. Please, sir.
okay. Then I did root cause analysis, and I did it for 2 days. I spent 2 days, around 3 hours one day and around 1.5 hour on second day. And then I put each and every weak area. And on fourth day, I studied those weak areas. Then I did the second mock of Debray, and I got 62%. That was a bit better, but I was not satisfied.
Mhm.
Then I did another mock of someone else, and that was good. I got 76%. And then I decided just do the ATP mock and go to the exam.
Okay. And what was your score in my mocks?
In your mocks, when I did your first mock, I got 70 to 73%. In second mock, I got 75 to 76. I
Yeah.
did only 2 mocks. Remaining 4 mocks, I did not touch.
Yeah, so like basically more than 70%. So you said, okay, interestingly, if you have done after four mock, it would have been interesting because the mock, the level, the difficulty level in those mock, as you move up, especially after mock third, I have a student who got 82% in mock three. And when he said, I'm very happy to tomorrow I will do mock four. I said, okay. And then he was like, what just happened? He got like 59%. So mock four and then mock five. Mock 5 is, I guess, the most difficult one, but it again depends from person to person. Okay. By profession, what are you?
I am civil engineer.
Civil engineer. So because I know you are civil, I wanted you to say that. How did you manage agile? That's the next question.
Yes, agile was difficult because we don't use agile in our projects as it is written in agile practice guide. Okay, some practices are agile. We don't know that is agile.
Okay.
In practice, we don't know that is agile. But agile concepts, the base is very different, and it was interesting. I learned what is Scrum. We don't know what is Scrum, but I have to learn. And those ideas are very good. We can implement in our industry too.
Yes, yes, especially a daily meeting can be implemented in civil. Then you have that Kanban board. You do use
Exactly.
basically information radiator in civils, like you put how much concrete is done, how much this is done. So that can be
Yes,
improved. That can be improved further to even a next level that can help the people to do that. A lot of practices can of agile, not every practice can be done because it has to be predictive, it has to be worked into that way, but maybe you can utilize a lot of practices that can help you improve. Okay,
exactly.
let's talk about the exam day. So your exam
Yes.
was on 13th, right?
On 13th Saturday.
The day I know,
Uh,
the day I
let's
did.
talk about the let's talk about the 2 days previous
Yes,
than the
please go ahead.
exam.
Yes.
On 11th and 12th August. That was emotional roller coaster.
Okay.
At a time, I was very happy that I am going to be a PMP certified, and suddenly a fear came in my mind. Oh, I will be failed, and that was a very different feeling.
Okay.
By heart, I knew that I am prepared, but the second thought was very fearful. But
Mm.
I managed that. Okay, come to the exam day. I
How did you
booked the
overcome those emotions? How did you overcome those emotions of 2 days? Because that is important. I still remember mine. Let me tell you this thing. I actually booked my exam. Like I checked tomorrow date is available. I booked the exam, and I could not sleep the entire night. I slept at
yes,
4 or 5 a.m. and there was no sport at that. Now for me, I do the last day call At that time, no one does that. So I slept at 4 a.m. and I told my mother that I have to be the center at 9. So she woke me up at 7. So I only slept like 2.5 hours. So how did you manage that?
Yeah, those 2 3 nights were literally sleepless. And the night before the test, I could not sleep more than 3 to 4 hours. I
Okay.
was just sleeping and waking, sleeping and waking. That was the scene whole night. And on the exam day, when I reached there, then I was okay. Then that nothing is going to bad. That fear was gone and the panic was gone. When I started the exam, then just I realized that I have to do it and I have to complete in the given time. That is it.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Now let's go to the exam day. So where was your exam?
I booked a exam center in Alamai Baldon,
What
Lahore.
was the name of center?
That is a center available for Saturday only. I don't recommend that, so I don't mention that name.
So that's why I
So,
want to know. The one you don't want to recommend, I want to know that center also. But okay, you can tell me personally. Okay, please go ahead. Then, how was the experience?
okay, I
And
reached there
mhm,
around 1.5 hour, and the process went smoothly. And just started my exam at 11:15. And first of there was a tutorial, and after that tutorial, exam started.
okay, okay,
Okay, the
70,
first part of exam was something difficult. I managed to complete in 78 minutes, but
78 minutes.
exactly.
Okay,
So I was thinking that I will fail this exam because
okay,
most of the question was understandable, but their answers were not very clear. But I was using some basic concepts like servant leadership and
yeah,
agile mindset and eliminating the questions, the answers, and then selecting the answer, best suitable answer.
okay,
And then there was a 10-minute break. I had some chocolates with me,
good,
and
good, good.
I ate them, and uh, I drank plenty of water during whole of my test.
Okay,
And after that 10 minutes, I started second part. That was very much easy, and the question were understandable. Their answer were very clear. So
okay,
second part go on smoothly. I did that in around 70 minutes.
okay, okay,
I had around 80 minutes for last part. In
okay,
second break, I also had some chocolates.
okay, okay,
Okay, and then the last part was mix of that, some difficult, some easy questions, but that was good. I was very relaxed in third part, and then just last question came. I submitted, and congratulations.
yeah,
That
that.
was very relieving.
Yeah, that is okay. So 80, 70, 80. That was your time management. 80, 70.
Exactly. 3 minutes were remaining when I submitted.
Let's put it 80, 70, 80. Not a bad time management. So, this is a normal to get first tense in the first 80 questions. A very important question. How many drags and drops did you have?
Uh, I had 8 exam blocks,
And
three, three, two.
were they long?
3 to 4 were very long,
Hmm?
and even one was very short. That is related to MBTI.
Okay, okay, that's okay. And what about that? What I say that agile stakeholder communication team. Was that the heart and soul of PMP exam?
Exactly, exactly. Agile was 60 to 70%. Hybrid was 20 to 25%, and predictive was only 5 to 10%, not more than that.
Yeah, that's
And
interesting.
major questions were from resource, from risk, many questions, stakeholders, business. A lot of questions from business.
Yeah, compliance 8% has to come, no? 8% has to come business environment. So the compliance has any critical path question,
No, no critical path question.
any SPI, CPI,
One SPI CPI, but that was not calculation
not a
based.
calculation,
That was
just
scenario based.
yeah. People ask me why the PMI is doing like that. The reason is that you are a senior project manager. You know that you don't have to calculate that. You have scheduler. You have a cost controller to do that. As a
Exactly.
project manager, as a project manager, the real job is communication. Real job is managing team and stakeholder, and that's what the PMP exam is all about. Okay, so your final words for the PMP aspirant who are gonna give the exam.
Okay, my final words would be that you have to study the whole material and learn the concepts. Two things are very important: servant leadership mindset, agile. Agile is very very important, and I would recommend to do study 3 pages, which Amer Ali has also recommended: 32,
58, uh,
58, and 59,
58.
and also study these 3 pages before going to the exam. A lot of question will be solved when you understand these 3 pages. That will be whole agile concept will be clear.
Yeah, I'm now this is the thing that only book reader can read. I have read Agile Grind maybe 10 times. I'm a book reader. As you can see from my background, I
Yes,
always do. Like I cannot sleep without reading book. I have to study at least
very
20
good.
minutes. I am like I study almost one book a week. So that does help for my students. They don't have to read the books. So for those who don't want to do, okay, with that, thank you very much, Junaid. You sorry you have to wait 2 days to record the journey. You know the
No,
reason.
no, it's okay.
I was
So
still, you see, still I am having a little bit of seasonal flu. But being said that, thank you very much. Now the most important thing, you know what I ask to every single student, each one teach one. You are a
exactly.
senior.
But I
You are
will teach many, inshallah.
Yes, that's what I want because you are at that position in your life where you can teach a lot of the people. You can give a lot of the people hope how they can become certified PMP. Now is the time to give back to the community. Now is the time to work into that. And being said that, you will need 60 PDUs to maintain your certification. You teach other people. I will help you in getting that free of cost. Okay, with that,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.